Hello, Longaberger friends. How are you? It is Thursday. Welcome to Thursday. I hope that you have had a great week and I hope you have great weekend plans. My name is Lisa. I'm an L Daily host. I've been doing this now for a little bit of time and I absolutely love it. You know, I've shared this with you a million times. I'm like a broken record, but this brand has been in my life since I was a tiny girl because my mother collected then and still collects the beautiful Longaberger baskets just like this guy right here. So I am thrilled to spend a little bit of time with you on these L Dailies. I also love watching the L Dailies with my co-host and all the beautiful things that they're providing. I learn so much from them. So it's great to have you with me a little bit today on Thursday. Well, Thursday we talk about trends. And there is definitely a trend afoot right now, and it is called downsizing. A lot of people, perhaps it's because of COVID, or perhaps it's because of where they are in their life, but they're downsizing. I did that recently when I moved here to New York City. It's been December will be 3 years. Oh my gosh, I've been here for 3 years. I went from a regular size house to a very modest apartment here in New York City, and then I also just picked up a tiny little house in Bucks County, Pennsylvania, but very small. And I don't know if it's just where we are with things going on in the world, or maybe the price of gas, or the price of a gallon of milk, or what have you. But people in my circle, and maybe yours as well, tend to be choosing to downsize just a little bit. So today I thought, with that vein, thinking about perfectly pretty, petite presents, Longaberger style. Also, I like alliteration. I think that's the word, where you have P, 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 P. So perfectly pretty, petite presents, Longaberger style. Just a little gift that you can give someone, just a little gift you can give to yourself that makes maybe that downsized space even more beautiful, or just your lifestyle is becoming just a little bit more calm, sweet, just kind of a little bit different, maybe a bit more relaxed. So here are some petite gifts from Longaberger I want you to know about. And we'll start at the tiniest and then we'll go up to the biggest, but they all fit in one hand. See what I'm saying? This is kind of cool. This I love. Longaberger does jewelry, and I know you probably know that because you're on this website right now, but Longaberger does some of the most beautiful charms. And this is a beautiful little lock charm. You see how nice that is? It comes in a gorgeous gift box, just like this. So check out all of the jewelry items, but take particular attention, if you will, for a moment and look at the charms. You may be saying, listen, I don't have a charm bracelet, or my friend doesn't have a charm bracelet. If you're getting a gift for someone, this can also work as a pendant. There's a lobster claw clasp at the top, and you can definitely suspend this from a chain. It would look beautiful on the neckline. So this is perfectly pretty petite present number one, and that is our charm that goes on a charm bracelet or can be worn around the necklace. Okay, or around the neck. Let's go to the next one, up. Okay, maybe there is someone in your life who just bought their first home, moving into their first ever apartment, renting their apartment, just got their first car, or maybe it's really something grand and they just got their first place at the shore as their investment property. I love it. This is where they're going to keep that beautiful key. This is our perfectly pretty petite present number two. I love Longaberger leather. I love these key fobs. These key holders are so nice. All sorts of different colors. Please look at them. You can shop this show right now. You're either going to go to the bottom or go to the side. It depends on your device, but you can shop this show right now. This is beautiful, sumptuous leather. Okay, so this is a perfectly pretty petite present number two. What's next? Thinking of jewelry. This is such a great bracelet. For that person in your life, or maybe for you, for those of us who live alone, or for you if you just have maybe dexterity problems, or your friend does, to have a magnetic closure on a bracelet is fantastic. Black leather, it's a double leather kind of construction, and then you have the basket weave concept woven into that 925 silver with rhodium over the top of it, intentionally oxidized, so you can see that basket weave concept. Opens just like this, closes like a dream. And it too is going to come in a beautiful Longaberger box. I'll show you, because the presentation on all of the Longaberger items are phenomenal. So there's a little gift pouch inside. There's a little card that says, hey, thanks for buying our jewelry. And then the box itself is beautiful and very sturdy. And all of the items come just in such a nice presentation. So whether you're giving it to yourself or a close friend, you're going to love it. So this is another small, diminutive gift idea for you or someone you really care about. But it's so beautiful and it speaks to the Longaberger brand. Okay, let's keep moving, shall we? Next in rotation. I love these. I've talked about these guys several times because I love writing notes. I think it's a lost art form. I told you the story not too long ago, but I worked with a couple of great gals in the office. One was named Stephanie, one was named Chandler, and they're in their early 20s. And I said something about, we had a whiteboard, we were doing like concepts for things we wanted to do in PR. And I said, Chandler, if you just write, just write some things down in cursive if you want to. And she's like, what do you mean? I said, like write your name or write our concepts down if you want to do it in block or in cursive. And she literally had no idea what I was talking about. She's brilliant, but she's that generation that from the minute they were born, they had a computer or some sort of electronic device in their hand. So there seems to be this lost art of handwriting notes. And I love it. I was taught cursive when I was a little tiny girl, myself and my sister both, and we went to a whole hour of cursive class. We lived in the South. Penmanship was very, very important back in the day. And so if you've not seen these cards, they're beautiful. There's a little basket on the top. By the way, these are printed on an antique old printing press, which is really cool. And I like just how simple they are. There's nothing on the inside. Let me just grab one out for you. There's nothing on the inside. It's completely blank. I'll show you. And obviously it's a basket. So it's really pretty. Cardstock is amazing on the inside for whatever your sentiments are. And then it says hand printed on a vintage letter press. And it's using sustainable and compostable materials. That's on the back with the name Longaberger, okay? This is such a great gift. And again, hostess gifts, whatever it may be, just a little something for someone's birthday, or maybe they just had a milestone event for whatever. These Longaberger Petite presents are perfect. Okay, we've still got 2 more to go. I just think this next item is so sweet and so special. We do really great coasters. And the coasters that we have for your fabric coasters, and they're all done in florals, okay? So it's finished on both sides. There's the first side, and then there's the back side. And no two are alike. Look, here's this one, and then look at this guy. See? Completely different placement of the flowers. You've got a sunflower in each, but the articulation of them, the juxtaposition of the flowers with each other, they're all different. Then look at this one. Totally different. There's the back side. Easy for you to launder these, no problem whatsoever. And then there's the reverse of that. I just think these are sweet and they're great and they're very, very small, but they are going to make a big impression when you bring them, when people come over for some iced tea or some refreshments after an event and you put out a beautiful coaster like this. A lot of coasters are plastic and they kind of look plastic. These have that handmade feeling and look. These feel really vintage. So this is also a very pretty petite present that I think you will love giving. And then finally, and this may be a little bit out of left field, but I don't think so if the person on your list is a foodie, or if you are a foodie. Longaberger does food. Absolutely we do food. Wine and food, all kinds, and sweets, all kinds of great things. So I'm a woman from the South. You've heard me talk about that a lot. Proudly Southern woman. And I can tell you with firsthand knowledge that what I'm about to show you tastes exactly like what both of my grandmothers made from scratch, okay? And it is called apple butter. It's a petite little present, isn't it? It's awesome. Apple butter is apple crisps and lots of spices. And it's not something that you would only just put over toast, all right? Apple butter goes on toast. Obviously, if you have homemade biscuits like my grandmothers did, you'd use it for that as well. Waffles, pancakes, okay? A dollop over ice cream. If you did have an apple cobbler that you like making, drizzling just a little bit of this over that apple cobbler, it is so delicious. Look at the consistency. It's beautiful. Is that not beautiful? It tastes absolutely phenomenal. We partner with a really great company that does these sorts of products in tiny little batches. So they really are unbelievably great. And again, it's just part of this idea of small little gifts, from the smallest of a little teeny charm to celebrating your first car, to a very easy to manage bracelet, to these beautiful note cards, because handwriting seems to be coming back into fashion, I believe. Our coasters, so nice, soft, just decadent, and just lift up the elevation of the room to something nice and sweet that your gift would be for someone who loves a little treat, maybe in the morning or at night. So this has been Thursday Trend. And if you too are thinking of doing a bit of downsizing, but you still want really beautiful, refined gifts, Longaberger is a place to shop. So shop the show right now. And I will see you next time on an Elle Daily. And by the way, have a great weekend. You deserve it. All right, see you next time. Bye for now.